Okay, so that's the side here. We put a new super nice 3-burner gas stove. It had an old oven in it. We took the oven out because one, it didn't work very well, and two, we never use it. So we added this big drawer here so you have extra storage space. You'll see these dowels we put in here just for extra protection when you're driving down the road. But you got all kinds of storage space here and here. 3 of these are shelves. This is just for looks. Well, there's a little piece in there. Put a new vent in. Microwave. It's just a regular standard microwave. Again, more storage. More storage. New sink, countertop. Nice sink with a deal here. Faucet pulls out. I'm going fast because I don't want to waste a lot of your time, but just give you kind of an idea. Freezer, refrigerator, we've never had any issues with it. Works great. It's both a AC only, auto, which is if you're plugged in, it'll switch to auto. If you're not plugged in, it'll go to gas. So it'll work fine. Never had any issues with it. It keeps everything cold, frozen. More storage. You can see storage. So this is so we have more storage here. This is all kinds of additional stuff, including the tuner for the engine, which I'll go over more. But here's what this looks like. And you want to look it up, PPEI. It gives you additional horsepower and or gas mileage. I have it set right now so that it's more tuned for flatter, rolling hill type stuff, not big mountains. As we drive more in the desert and going down there than we do in the hills. Like we live in the hills, but it still works fine. You just get you get a little more higher end. You can drive actually as fast as you want, but 70 or 68, 69s are usually where we try to keep it. Going up the hills, if you stay behind the trucks, or if you lose your RPM, it's gonna go slower. However that fast that truck is you're trying to pass. But if you keep your RPM up, it'll go up any hill that you want to go up at 55. So I also have a home stereo amp in here with a DVD player. It's all hooked up for cable TV, but no satellite. We don't usually use it much, so we watch movies if we need anything. We did put a super fancy new TV in it, smart TV. You can see how it comes out. It's a Vizio. All the remote controls and everything are right here. Remote for the TV, for the DVD, and for the player. It's got 5 speakers, 3 here, 2 here, and then 2 in the bedroom. So this is the part I wanted to show you about that talked about that water damage early on. So here is where the only place that we had any problems, here and over there by that window. This has all been replaced. That wood's all been replaced behind it. And I said we've had 0 issues since it happened, which was 14 years ago. But it's still a deal, and for some people it'll be a deal killer. But I want you to know everything about this coach before you decide to do something like this. This bed, this comes out. You can obviously take it out of here. It's a nice big bed. Let me get this covered real quick. So these, back on. Mm-hmm. So these cushions here, these are actually vent covers. So we use them to brace the TV, because when you're going down the hill, these things jiggle. There's no question. There's a lot of, there's a lot of movement. So some of those comments on that Facebook page, which by the way, I think that was a great idea for you to do, because you're going to get, I'm trying to sell you. Those people are going to tell you what their experiences are. So that's great. So trying my best to give you the good and the bad, the ugly. But, so, wherever I was at. So as you can see, it's a big area here. You've got this cover here. They can cover this in privacy. That also has a nighttime. You can see it's up there. You can pull it down and lock it up. We also have, which I will give you, is this is an outdoor windshield cover. They're a couple $100 when you buy them. It's in great shape. You go on the outside, you'll see it's pretty self-explanatory. It covers all the windows, and it's super privacy. We also have got 2 different short-term options. One, if you're just for the overnight and you want to have a little bit of privacy, you can see there's this pole right here. My wife made this. It's just a sheet that you just put on there and it covers this up. It works great. There's another one. This is the inside cover that goes on the inside from here all the way around. You can see there'll be little grommets where you hook it up to. We don't hardly ever use it anymore because if we're there long enough, we use the good, this one here. Okay. This folds down into a bed if you ever needed that. It's pretty small, but mostly for small kids, but sounds like your kids are not that small. Again, another vent. I didn't show you the roof. I had the roof checked, this slide checked, and the levelers checked just a month ago, just to make sure that there was no issues with them. That RV park or the RV repair guy you can call and verify, and I have the receipt. I added on the top of all 4, there's 4 vents, 1, 2, 3, and one in the bathroom. You'll see on the top of the roof there is vent covers, which are really, really sweet. Keeps water out, keeps bugs out, keeps most of the dust out. You'll see there's some pine needles that sneak in there every once in a while that have been there for a long time and we can't get them out. So here's the TV antenna, which it was supposed to be in HD. We've never hardly ever used it. Again, when we go places, if we have cable, we use cable. If not, we just watch movies. But it does work. You screw it up and you can turn around to adjust it to where it'll come in. Okay.